What's up guys, Cali Sunset Gaming with you again, and with the return of Lukaku, despite the fact he doesn't want to be here, I thought it would be interesting to go back over some of the players that Chelsea have let go, and imagine what it would be like if they were still playing for Chelsea today. How well would a potential Chelsea 11 do in today's league? Players that we let go too soon, like Salah or De Bruyne. Granted, this is going to be an awful watch for Liverpool and Man City fans. I apologise in advance. And I know that the test isn't too accurate because without some of those big name players for the big clubs, it hinders them in a way. And one could argue that they would have purchased other players that would have filled those roles throughout the time period, and that's not something that I've really done here. But just watch it and hopefully you'll enjoy it, okay? So let me take you through the squad that we're going to be using for this season. Lamperty, great right back. We sold him to Brighton. Ryan Bertrand, who made his debut in the Champions League final that we ended up winning. Fikayo Tomori, who went to AC Milan. Nathan Ake, who ended up going to Manchester City. Oriol Romeo, who ended up going to Southampton. Kevin De Bruyne, Man City's golden boy. Oscar, who went to China for that cash money. Obviously, Lukaku up top. Juan Mata, who Mourinho sold to Manchester United to end up jeopardising their season. And, of course, the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah. So, before we get into the season, we've got the European curtain raiser. A game that we won in real life. We got that fantastic Essien tifo after that goal he scored against Barca. And we're facing Villarreal. An opportunity for silverware, nice and early. Salah in at the near post, can't put it away. I'm fuming. I'm on the sideline like I could have done better. But the way Salah's been playing recently, you'd expect him to bag those. Nathan Ake with the salmon head straight over the bar. Less said about that, the better. The early stages of the game we actually did quite well to keep them penned in, but every so often they would just go on a break that looked slightly dangerous. One thing that did sort of rub me the wrong way about the players was that they did start to slide out of formation quite frequently. Then you had scenarios like this where they were closing down on the edge of our area and it was just down to one of the defenders just to nip it away at the last second. But look how dangerous we look on a counter-attack. Look, flicking out back heels like there's no tomorrow. Wang! Straight away. Quick passing. It's got to be finished off with something special. Something... Just a nifty little ball over the top for Salah again. Oh my god. So close. Oh, go on, Oscar. No. Definitely not. Villarreal come bombing down that wing again, but we latched onto it. Salah getting hold of that loose ball to Lukaku. Mata's free, and it's so easy. So easy. He slotted right back into that Chelsea side in the central attacking midfield position. What a boss. Juan Mata, the first goal scorer, took us to half-time 1-0 up. A ball played straight through for Salah. Cuts inside. Lot of fizz on it. Keeper was equal to it though. Lukaku! Oh! What an idiot. Oh. Well, Fikayo Tomori does not do us any favours on his debut. Ends up giving away a penalty. Give him the eyes, keep. No. No. Maybe not. Just continuing to pen us in. It's not often we get to break, but Lukaku sprints away from the defender, He's got loads of space. Salah's in the middle. Oh, De Bruyne running in from behind. Slams it into the top corner on his debut. El Capitan, fantastico. Do we have this game in the bag? Surely now. Corner late on for them. Fizzing the ball in. Just bodies in the way. Everyone, panic stations. We're at DEFCON 5. Everybody get the ball out. And again, Bertrand muscling players off the ball. Quick 1-2s. Lukaku's running back post. That is it. That is all she wrote. Lukaku with the header, showing the new boys how it's done. Kepa's absolutely buzzing. And of course, that meant that we ended up lifting our first piece of silverware at the first opportunity. Surely a sign of things to come. De Bruyne stepping up. Yeah, lad. Get your hands around that. The first of many. After the UEFA Super Cup win, we begin our season at Stamford Bridge against Crystal Palace. After a 2-0 win, we head over to the Emirates and smash Arsenal 3-1. The downside of this was Lukaku picking up a red card, meaning that he missed our first big test of the season against Liverpool. Oscar stepped up and Baker filled in the midfield position, but we ended up getting levered 3-0, a victim of a Mane hat-trick. We begin September with a win over Aston Villa and an introduction to the Champions League with a game against Juve. Ake and Oscar both cancelling out Dybala's strike before half-time. No time to rest, we have Spurs in the league, beating them 2-0. Our first EFL Cup game is against West Ham, but we have the cutting edge, with Oscar's goal settling it in the 78th minute. A big game approached. Man City coming to Stamford Bridge. The loss of De Bruyne did not affect them in the slightest. We ended up losing 3-1, Lukaku scoring a consolation late on. Our next game in the Champions League mirrored the game against City, and we collapsed, losing 3-1 to St. Pat's. Who the fuck are St. Pat's? October starts with a game against Southampton. We're eager to get back on track, but the lack of a full depth squad may actually start to tan my arse as we get deeper into this season. If you've watched this far, make sure you let me know in the comment section below if there is any players that I should have included that I missed out of my list. Stamford Bridge, the scene of a goal fest as we defeat Southampton 4-3. Brentford held us to a 2-2 draw, and Tomori's goal got us a win against Malmo. United caused Liverpool's first loss of the season, but we failed to capitalise on closing the gap on top spot with a 2-2 draw to Norwich. We played them again a few days later in the EFL Cup, but this time they couldn't match our 2 goals scored. We ended the month with a game against Newcastle, winning 3-2, 3 months into the season, and the news reports start to creep in about Lukaku possibly matching the goal scoring record of the Prem, scoring 8 goals in 9 games. Not only that, but I picked up Manager of the Month. How? November starts with a Champions League game against Malmo, an easy 2-1 win, only for us to come crashing back down to earth with a 2-2 draw against Burnley. And then Leicester poured salt in the wound by beating us 2-0. We beat Juve 2-0, but United made matters worse by holding us to a draw after a late goal from Sancho. The end of November sees us drop to 8th. I might not even keep my job long enough to see this challenge out. We started December with another draw against Watford, so just call me the artist, because I'm always fucking drawing. We beat West Ham 1-0. Seemed like they were caught up in the Christmas spirit as they gave us the gift of 3 points. We made up for the embarrassing loss to St. Pat's previously in the Champions League to smash your boy 3-1. Leeds up next, double whammy. We lose De Bruyne as he picks up 2 yellows, and we lose the game. Mata takes the captain's band against Everton and captains this Titanic of a squad into a 3-2 loss of an iceberg against Everton. De Bruyne returned for our game against Wolves, but still, we could only muster a draw. A Carabao Cup game against Spurs. Just a game that I had to play. They kicked off and we were full of hope, but we're on the back foot early on. Ake just ended up giving the ball away. And who else but Son, the man, the myth, the guy who imitates Spider-Man all the time. Get your face out the camera. They continued to press us, and press us they did. Ended up being in a position where Son was just taking shot after shot. Fortunately, the post saved us. We did a bit of attacking of our own. Ball being played out wide to De Bruyne, who ended up taking a shot that really was one of the worst things I've ever seen. But this is the thing. You've got to keep teams pressed. Got to make them panic on the ball. Look at that. Keeper starts to flap. A ball to Lukaku. Straight back to Salah. It's Mohamed Salah. He does not mess about. He gets goals. That's probably one of the best things about Salah on this game. Is just a guaranteed goal machine whenever he's in front of goal. First half ended 1-1. Tottenham fans happy with it. But I got the bit between my teeth. I wanted to go for blood. A quick 1-2. Straight after the break. Saw Oscar do his best Balotelli impression. Look how ripped he is. He's absolutely jacked. Harry Kane, get in the bin. Just slalomed through all my defence. Took us to penalties. Harry Kane smashes it off the post. Lukaku, come on. This is going in. This is not going in. Okay, Kepa, give him the eyes. And he did. Salah. Salah's not going to miss. It's Mohamed Salah. Look, you can't get any closer into the... Exactly. Keeper doesn't even move. Heung-min Son against Kepa. Oh, sent him the wrong way. Not happy with that. De Bruyne smashes the penalty. Takes the net off its moorings. What a unit. That was a penalty just... Kepa diving into the post. Mata, oh no, don't let me down like that. Oh, we sent it wide. Notice how the crowd flinches every time a Tottenham player goes to take a penalty. Oscar, let's make it cute. Not that cute. Jesus Christ. Another penalty. Kepa saves. It's all down to Nathan Ake. It's all down to the ex-Man City man. I'm panicking. No, it's not going in, is it? That's not going in. Okay, one on... Oh, unbelievable. Straight down the middle. Romeo, do not let me down, son. He does not let me down. That wasn't the best penalty in terms of me taking it, but he smashed it. Sanchez scores. Pressure's starting to mount now. Bertrand. That was not where I aimed it, but it went in, so fair dues. Reguilon. Wide. The crowd flinch. And it's all down to Lamptey. The keeper's not... What is the keeper doing? He's not even... What on earth was that? Look at me outpacing all my whole squad. Look at me blistering past them. Just even on my manager, pace for days. That is the most realistic aspect about this game. My pace. After a victory in the EFL, we went to Aston Villa and lost 2-1. But managed to see in the new year with a win over Brighton. We started January facing multiple mammoth tasks. 2 games against Liverpool, 1 in the league, quickly followed by the first leg of the Carabao Cup semis. After a loss to Liverpool in the league, making it 2 defeats in 2 for each meeting we've had with them in the Prem, our attention turned to the Cup for me to try and claw back some dignity. Early on, we're making moves. Lukaku snatching the ball. It's going to be too easy. I've done it. I'm ashamed of it. I know I shouldn't have done it. I hold my hands up out of respect for Liverpool fans watching the video. I know it was a sweaty goal, but I have to take every opportunity I can get. Come bearing down on them again. Ball nipped over. Oh, what a strike off the post. For seconds. Oh, Alisson saves again. Surely, we've got to make somewhat of this opportunity. No way. Liverpool start to break out. Oh no, they've dispossessed us. Mane's moving. He's pulled the defender away. Oh, thank God we cleared it. Oh no, it's straight back to him. Unbelievable. And it's... Oh dear Lord. A wonder strike from Fabinho. We shut it out straight away with a neat, tidy finish from De Bruyne. I tell you what, El Capitan steps up. We continue to pile on the pressure. Lukaku just shrugging off the defender, moving in towards goal again. Another dirty yet delicious goal from Mohamed Salah. And again, I can't be disrespectful. Any Liverpool fans that are watching, I'm not going to start doing the chicken dance or anything like the prancing bird. The first half ended and Salah was definitely a handful for the defenders. But straight away found a bit of space. Si, senor. Fizzing the ball all the way over. Bertrand snatches it. You can see Lukaku running in, but you can also see Salah at the back post. And it's 3 goals that are pretty similar. But Salah gets a hat-trick against Liverpool. Doesn't celebrate out of respect. So don't dislike the video if you're a Liverpool fan. Liverpool weren't done and continued to pile on the pressure. Just smashing as many balls into the box as possible. Quick passing. Easy for Firmino just to slot it away. Picks a ball up. He wants the game moving again. The game ended and we ended up beating Liverpool 4-3. A second leg on its way, but I was confident. A De Bruyne hat-trick slept Wickham, who we faced in the FA Cup, which was short-lived. City did the exact same thing to us a couple of days later in the league. A 2-0 loss to Tottenham actually made me start packing my desk up. Millwall held us to a 2-2 draw in the FA Cup, meaning we'd have to go back and play a replay. Something I did not have the squad depth to do, especially as I had Liverpool's second leg at the end of the month. I simmed the second leg like a twat because we lost. After that, I thought, you know what, I've got to change formation. One I use in my personal career mode, a 4-2-2-2, in the hopes that I would quash teams that seem to exploit our lack of wing coverage. It didn't. And we started February losing the FA Cup tie to Millwall. Lukaku rises to the occasion. We bounced back with a win against Brighton, but then ended up suffering a last-minute goal against Arsenal to lose 4-3. Great. There's unrest in the squad. Let me talk! It's a shame that you can't put custom responses, like, get out of my office, you complete whopper arse. We beat Crystal Palace 2-1, still more holes in our defence than Swiss cheese, leading to our round of 16 tie against Real Madrid. Lord have mercy upon my soul. Now, you know what? I'm confident, you know. I'm confident. I've done a lot of thinking. And you know what? Real Madrid, I'm not worried. For God's sake. I don't believe this. He's gonna celebrate as well. Get out! Well, okay. Ancelotti, you can piss off with your massive head. An Oscar double reduced us to a point against Leicester in the league, which brought to a close a pretty dismal February. March started off with a draw against Burnley, meaning with 10 games left, we're still 10th. Oscar was on form again to sweep aside Newcastle, so get that man a statue built. We move on to the second leg of the Champions League against Real Madrid. We're 3-0 down. We've got no hope of coming back. It was difficult for us to get on top of the game straight away. Real Madrid, obviously, full of talented players, but we look to go on the break. We've got a moment. We've got Oscar. We've got him feeding it through to Mohamed Salah. He's one-on-one, and it's blocked. I don't believe it. You put your house on him scoring. Is anyone going to step up from this corner? Of course. It's Lukaku, the man of the moment. We've got another Istanbul on its way. I mean, the celebration's a bit questionable, but just a ball curved into the box. Lukaku gets his massive head on it. Keeper left in no man's land. You know what? We've got an opportunity. We need to take it. We're baying for blood. Ball through to Lukaku again, who just slots it away. It's 2-0. He calms the crowd down. Could this be the greatest comeback since Istanbul? Real Madrid were trying to do all the little nifty passes, trying to slowly break us down, but I had the bit between my teeth. I believed in the squad. We were going to make it. Absolute panic stations from us. Ball's bouncing around like it's pinball. Kepa keeps the ball out, saves the day. And we're running out of time. It's late on. Salah's running past that last man on the volley. And it's Mo Salah. He's done it. The Egyptian king has done it. We've equalised. Could we be going through? The crowd is singing his name. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're not going to do it. I don't believe it. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Ancelotti, your head's out of proportion, mate, so I'm the real winner. After crashing out of the Champions League, we did edge it against Norwich. I was rewarded for this win by the Chelsea board telling me that my job was under review. Nice. At this stage, I actually get it, because the run of performances is making Allardyce look like Pep Guardiola. We moved into April next and started off the month with a win against Brentford, which we then built upon with a 3-0 win against Southampton. Leeds next, and another 3 goals were scored as we beat them 3-2. West Ham came to Stamford Bridge and beat us 3-2, and then Everton beat us 2-1, meaning that April ended with me panicking every time I heard footsteps down the hallway, as I thought it was Abramovich coming to give me my P45. May, the final frontier, the last games of the season. Wolves kicked off the month by beating us with a last-minute goal, which was great. I managed to save face with a win over United and a win over Watford, but the season ends with possibly my worst table finish I've ever had for Chelsea. The season ended with Liverpool as champions, Manchester United finishing second, Manchester City finishing third, and Spurs finishing fourth. Myself and the other Chelsea players, the potential Chelsea 11, finished ninth. So there you have it. Not the greatest test, as a lot of games were simmed and I felt as if we lacked the full squad depth to really compete, but I'd be interested to know your thoughts on how this video went. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe, and if there are any other tests that you would like me to try, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. I had a lot of fun filming this, just something completely ridiculous just for one season, just to see what it's like, get the opportunity to use players that I wouldn't usually play with in my career mode, so that was decent. I appreciate you guys checking the content out. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like on it, and I will see you guys next time on Cali Sunset Gaming.